Hey, what's up, guys? It's been about a week since my last video, the Deafheaven New Bermuda review. Sorry that I haven't been posting anything, but I honestly I've been kind of busy, just trying to get rolling with a new job because I don't know if I mentioned this, but my old job working at this greasy ass burrito joint, I ended up falling through. I worked there for about 7 months, and then I ended up having to quit. So I'm working towards getting a new job right now. I've just had a shitload of stuff to do with school, and yeah, I've just been kind of busy. But so yeah, sorry about the delay, the lag in videos. But I'm gonna make them when I make them, and hopefully you guys are okay with that because that's how it's gonna fucking be. So yeah. Just one thing to show real quick. Really haven't had any money because of my job situation, so I haven't bought any new records or anything or any CDs. But I did get this as a birthday gift. My birthday is the 14th of October, so I got this as an early birthday present. It's a pretty cool T-shirt. Warzone in New York City, U.S. hardcore approved. And on the back, you have this cool looking seal, New York City, and then you got Warzone Frontier. If you're not familiar with Warzone, they're a hardcore punk band from New York, as you can probably tell. Super like patriotic. They're like a skinhead band. Not a racist band, but they are skinheads. And yeah, just really good stuff. If you're into punk music like I am, then Warzone is definitely a band that you should know about and that you should check out. So on to the actual subject of this video. I figured I would just kind of do a rant about something that I've been hearing a lot about, and a lot of people in the community that I'm in are sort of talking about, which is the idea of sort of poser hipster black metal. I've seen a few things about it. I saw Count Blagrath post a thing of some hipster that was talking about the new Deafheaven record and said black metal is life. Uh, I saw Mike C. Town. This is sort of a response to Mike C. Town's video where he discusses the cult hipster sort of thing or whatever of people that are enjoying this sort of new wave of black metal, which is very emotional, based in post rock, and really just it's more commercial. Just to be 100% honest, in this video, I'm sort of going to be discussing my opinions on this style of music. Of course, when we're talking about these bands, we're talking about bands like Myrkur with the new album M. Personally, think it's a fantastic album. Bands like Deafheaven, to a lesser extent, Ghost Bath, Lantlos. Bands like this that are sort of taking black metal music to more of a commercial sound. Like I'm sure you've been seeing the new Deafheaven record being advertised on YouTube videos all over the place. And that freaked me out. I was like, there's a black metal album being advertised to like go buy it on iTunes. And basically, within the black metal community, there's been a lot of really strong backlash towards this. There has been for a long time, but especially in the last couple of months, there's been a ton of opinions being shared about this subject. So I figured I'd just throw my 2 cents in, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. So yeah, to start things off, black metal is one of my favorite genres of music. It's probably my second favorite subgenre of metal after doom metal. It's absolutely beautiful. It is intense. It is hostile and dark and beautiful. I think I already said beautiful. But yeah. I totally understand where people are coming from when they say these bands aren't true. They're not actual black metal. And a lot of people who are super anti-elitist might fault me or, say that I'm wrong or an asshole for saying this. But black metal is supposed to be for a select few. Like, not trying to say that to be an asshole. It's kind of what it is. Like, it's not really an outsider genre. Like, it's supposed to be that way because it is supposed to be for sort of an elite group of people. I know I sound stupid by saying that, but it's kind of true. And I completely understand where people are coming from when they're saying, guys, you should stay the fuck out of black metal if you're just going to listen to Deafheaven and shit like that, because it's not really black metal. It's just people sort of taking the aesthetic of of black metal and fusing it with like indie rock, say, and stuff like that. And I completely get that viewpoint, and I completely get why people would be frustrated because it's a genre that's very, very personal and very, very important to a lot of people. Uh, a lot of people really, really identify with the music. A lot of people are really inspired by the music, including myself. And it's very frustrating to see people who just sort of take it with a grain of salt and don't really look at black metal the way that it should be viewed, I guess, sort of. And just see these bands like Deafheaven and think, oh, black metal is so cool, and just are really kind of entry level as far as what they listen to in black metal. And I completely understand that position, but I guess on the other side of the argument, everyone has to start somewhere. I mean, for me, when I was getting into metal, I started with bands like Blood on the Dance Floor and Asking Alexandria and Black Veil Brides, and then I discovered Chelsea Grin, and I was like, wow, this is pretty heavy. Then I discovered Cannibal Corpse. Then I went into death metal, and then I started getting into black metal. And I feel like in a way that's all these bands are, you know? It's like it's just a way to get deeper into the genre and, you know, learn about more sort of obscure, like harder to find bands that might pique your interest. And I've always liked the exclusivity of black metal. I mean, I know I'm gonna sound like a dick by saying this, but I like the fact that I walk around with a shirt on that no one knows what it is, but it looks cool. I mean, I like having all this cool fucking imagery in my room that no one knows about. I like wearing my fucking pentagram necklace that I wear sometimes. I like it. It's part of me. It makes me feel good about myself, and it makes me feel special. I'm trying, like, I know that sounds gay as shit, but I mean, it's kind of true. Like, black metal is a huge part of my identity and the music that I love. And it is annoying to see people coming in and just not really respecting the music. Fans of Deafheaven and bands like The World is a Beautiful Place, I'm No Longer Afraid to Die, they're more of a post-rock band, but they sort of have that sort of a feel to them. And, I mean, it's really a hard thing to quantify, but at the end of the day, I mean, even if everyone in the world loved black metal, even if, you know, it was the kind of music that everyone listened to, that it was the majority opinion was black metal is really good music, I would still listen to it because it's what I love. So, I mean, if you're really, really mad about these cult hipsters or whatever, cult hipsters coming in and saying, and just listening to Deafheaven and, you know, like the picture of the guy with like the swoopy hair and the Burzum t-shirt, like you see everyone fucking posting online. If you're really mad about these guys, then, I mean, just think to yourself, like, do you listen to black metal because it's all about the image for you, or do you listen to black metal because you love the music no matter what? And ultimately, even if next year, like, everyone and their mother knows about black metal, which is already kind of happening, I'm still going to listen to the music, and I'm still going to love the music. And at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do to stop these people from listening to black metal. There's nothing you can do to keep them from getting interested in black metal. And yeah, if it's the kind of music that you love, then just love the kind of music that you love. I get how it can be frustrating to people who are really invested in the scene, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's the way it's going, and I think that we should accept that. So, I guess those are my thoughts on the cult hipsters, the people that are getting into these really entry-level black metal bands and sort of making black metal more of a household name than I think the founders of black metal ever thought it would be. So, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I just wanted to make a quick rant about this because I've heard a lot of people talking about this, and yeah, that's my video. So, thank you guys very, very much for watching.